Hello, it's Paro here. I want to add a bit of a disclaimer before the video starts. This will be my very first Let's Play series on this channel, one that is not streamed on my Twitch channel. So if you're here, thank you, I appreciate it. I do want to add that it's going to be quite rough since this is technically the pilot episode, and I wanted to make some Nier Automata content since I absolutely love the franchise so much. In that, I hope in the future these pre-recorded Let's Play series gets better and my energy becomes more exciting and more intriguing and engaging. I don't know, all those words, but regardless, I hope you guys enjoy, and this is Nier Automata. Bye bye.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
If anyone is listening to this, there's something I need you to do. If you ever meet up with Yorha Unit 9S, I want him,
Perhaps we're not so different after all. Pod 153, I order you to halt all logical thought and speech.
Fear not, A2! I can handle this!
Androids were designed to protect their human masters.
Even if it's pointless, you still have to do it!
You two are the last remaining members of Yorha.
That's not the operator. It's...
Hello. I don't know if you know this, guys, but I am a big, humongous fan of the Nier franchise. Love it. I loved it since I first played Nier Automata like 5 years ago. So that's what we're doing. We're playing Nier Automata. I played this game like so much already. Finished this game so many times. However, I haven't been able to get every single ending to this game. And I don't know if I'm gonna do that here because the game's like 60 hours long, but we'll see. But yeah, we will be going at it.
すべての存在は滅びるようにデザインされている。生と死を繰り返す螺旋に私たちは囚われ続けている。これは呪いか、それとも罰か。不可解なパズルを渡した神にいつか。
I have been and always have been such a big fan of how Yoko Taro writes, and I eventually want to play Nier Replicant. I haven't before, and I eventually want to play Drakengard as well, which is how Nier Automata was born, and it's like a diverging universe and storyline from Drakengard. I know there's a bit of overlap. I know that's canon. There is a bit of overlap on the universes, but at some point they diverge, and Nier Automata became its own thing aside from Drakengard. However, it's not available on Steam or anything, so I'm gonna have to find a way to play Drakengard, either on console or some other method. You know what I mean? RB to fire, X to melee.
早期 2B が隊長任務を継承。
Oh, we're the captain now. Nice. See, I never understood that. Why the hell does 4B just stand still? Commander, and then she just dies. Move out of the way! Move out of the way! What are you doing? You know what I mean?
オペレーターより 2B 現地担当の 9S と合流し地形情報を入手してください。了解。
I do really like the sort of like Galaga, like Japanese shooter, like what do you even call this? These flying segments. These arcade shooter segments. I really like it. I'm a big fan of it. I don't think there's really a part of the game that I hate. Every part of the gameplay is such a treat to play. I think it's so well executed. I think it's just me glazing, but honestly, they don't do bad on the gameplay that they implement. But I might have a future gripe because this game is not perfect. Let me be clear. I don't think this game is perfect, but it is a very, very, very well made game. It is one of my favorite games. Oh, fuck. And I do hope, Yoko Taro makes a new Nier game. You know, I do enjoy 2B and other, you know, franchises. He does do a lot of collabs with other franchises. I like it. It's fine, but give us a new Nier game, please, please, please. We need it. We seriously need it. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I don't understand people who play this on keyboard. It's so much harder. This is definitely a game made to be played on controller. Alright. Big boss.
目標大型兵器。
否定。当該敵は目標ではない。速やかな排除をすべし。
簡単に言う。
When I did stream this, I did play this on hard difficulty, which is fun. But I think since this is a casual playthrough, well, I'll just be, you know, sort of yapping a lot and talking about whatever, and I already know what's going on. I think normal mode is fine for difficulty-wise. It'll give me time to enjoy the game and, you know, make it easier for me to get all the endings. 9S! I love this guy. I've seen the recent, there's a shoe company who came out with some Nier Automata themed shoes for 2B and 9S, and my god, I really want them, but I know they're so expensive. And, Nier merch is always so expensive. It's expensive to be a Nier fan if you want to buy merch. Especially like their books and their art books and their lore stuff and like collaborated merch. So expensive, but honestly it's so well made anyways. And I love that they do like not just, you know, literature type merchandise, but also fashion oriented ones, like, you know, the shoes, and, you know, sometimes they do like other bits of clothing as well. I bought the official Nier Automata OST when I went to an anime convention in my city. It was like 70 bucks, probably way too expensive. Way too expensive. But honestly, it was 3 discs that included a lot of content in it. But it was worth it. I will pay any amount, honestly. But if I can find a bargain on Nier merch, I'll take it, honestly. As long as it's like official, right? As long as it's like not fake. Would I want that, right?
ゲートの封鎖を確認。
扉の解除。
不可能。本エリアの敵が妨害電波を出している。
めんどくさい。
Oh yeah, no, speaking of the soundtrack, I recently received the Nier Replicant soundtrack CD because one of my chatters fully funded it for my throw, and I'm really happy I received it. It came all the way from Japan and it took like a month to get here. And it's a sealed copy of it, and honestly I'm kind of scared to open it, but I want to listen to it. I am such a big fan of the Song of the Ancients. Dude, I love it. I really, really, really want to play Replicant so bad. And I'm pretty sure it's the same as Gestalt too. It's just like Replicant is the newer version of Gestalt. Pretty much the same game with some minor differences. I know that a character, from what I know, a character in Gestalt is a different age in Replicant. They change that about them. To fit in with like a relationship dynamic that they want to change, I think. Let's get out of here. I'm just trying to get past this factory part as fast as I can and get to the human settlement. Essentially, I'm just trying to get through the first ending as fast as I possibly can. I know I'm so inspired by the Nier series that I made my VTuber a reference to 2B, the automatas, the automatas. Do you guys say automata or automata? Okay. This boss fight is quite fun actually. This big boy that's gonna come up here very soon.
その橋の先に別の施設があるはずです。ちょっと遠いですが、移動してみましょうか。しかし、司令部が敵兵器の予測位置を間違えるなんて珍しいですね。
いや、どうかな。
I enjoy this boss fight so much. It's such a fun boss fight.
強力なジャミングを探知。遠距離通信応答なし。
倒せばいい。
Oh, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I think it's crazy to think that 2B can move like this despite weighing... How much does she weigh? As much as a small car, I think. Like she's as tall as a regular like human female, I think. As far as I know. Like she's like what, 5'8", 5'7"? Actually, it's quite tall for a human female, but regular human size. She's not tall compared to a human, but she is like many times as dense as a human being is because she's made out of like metal and all these things. I think it's crazy that she's able to move this fast. She's like very unencumbered. You know, she can pull off these very, very acrobatic moves. And she can run as fast as a car drives. Can't hit me. Oh, there's 9S. 9S! I'm a big fan of 9S. If you guys couldn't tell, I love him. Love the bits. I think Nier Automata has and always have been a love story, and it's not inherently clear that it is. But I feel like, you know, given what we see about 2B and 9S's relationship in the game, it is very much a love story. They have been together since the very beginning. Although here, Okay, but it's spoilers. But although here it does seem like 9S is meeting 2B for the first time, and there's some lore about that. It is not the first time. They have been together for a long time, but a little bit of spoilers. 9S keeps getting his memory wiped because he's way too smart. He's way too smart for Yorha, and he keeps figuring out the truth, and they don't want him to. Obviously, I keep getting hit. I keep missing I keep missing these dodges. This sucks. I'm not usually this bad, guys. I haven't played this game in a little bit. Okay. Remember, go back to when I said there's not a part of this game that I dislike. Here's the part of the game I dislike: hacking. I don't like it, and I also don't. As much as I love 9S, I don't like playing as him when you switch bodies, when you switch roles. I know he's not a battle type android, and his gameplay is supposed to be different. I get that, and you know it wouldn't make sense if they were the same, but doesn't make me not like playing as him less.
司令部への応援要請。
妨害電波によって通信は不可能。
So the only reason why I'm sort of, I mean, not the only reason, I said that I want to have Nier Automata content out on my YouTube, and this is a way for me to do that. And I want to learn more about the lore. I don't know everything, of course. I'm a big fan, but I don't know everything. And I want to learn more about it. So this could be a way for me to be inspired to read more about the lore of Nier Automata, and it is very extensive, you guys. It is super, you know, you can keep going on about it because the universe does derive from real world events, and at some point in time it diverges. So there's a lot to read about it. I do want to make some sort of like content talking about the lore in the future, and also if I do end up wanting to make this playthrough like 100%, which I've never done before, like 100% endings, it gives me a reason to, it gives me like more of a fulfillment to play Nier Replicant afterwards, you know, and show my appreciation for the game that I've never have done. Look, he's dead. He's dying. See, that's what I'm talking about. 9S keeps dying, and every time they upload his black box, you know, parts of his memory gets fragmented, and he's not the same as he was. That's why 2B is also, that also explains why 2B is the way that she is. Why she's very like distant and seemingly cold towards 9S, because she has done this so many times with him that it's gotten to a point where she's scared to get close with 9S because she knows the outcome of events that's gonna happen. Because we've seen 2B, if you guys have played this game, we've seen 2B be a very emotional and caring person, despite her being a kudere. I think that's the archetype. But, you know, she is very scared to show it. Very, very scared to show it. Ooh. Ooh, this is cool, okay.
姿勢制御バーニアコントロール敵兵器の従属化を完了
Bang. 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 Never gets old. Never gets old. Absolutely never gets old. Also, guys, you may be wondering, why, Paro, why do you have your horse ears on? I think at this current moment, I've come to like this model a bit more because I have recently. This is not anything to do with Nier Automata, but let me go on a little bit of a tirade. I've recently been obsessed with Uma Musume and everything to do with horses, and I don't know. I've become a bit of an aficionado, and I do like this model because of the ears, and I think the ears give me a bit more expression. Look, they're attached to my eyebrows, so whenever I move my eyebrows up and down, it moves along with it. Anyways, back to Nier Automata. No. No. So I think essentially their black boxes are like also a type of like nuclear explosive because they can use them to self-detonate and you know, cause a big explosion when they touch like that. Look at that. It's like a thermonuclear bomb. See, now I'm wondering what the black boxes are made of. I'm sure that's like written somewhere in like the lore wiki of Nier Automata. Now they're back on the moon base, the lunar base, or like the orbital, huh? The orbital base. That's hovering above Earth. No, I can't go in there. Let's go to, where are we trying to go? This way. 9S.
作戦は成功でしたね。敵大型兵器は破壊され、敵支配地域への侵入経路が確保されました。今後の
9S。
はい。
ありがとう。最後に私たちのデータを基地にアップロードしてくれて。
ごめんなさい。その記憶を僕は持っていません。あの地域は通信帯域が細かったですから、多分あなたのデータをバックアップする時間しか確保できなかったんでしょう。僕の記憶はあなたと合流する直前までしか残っていません。
そう。
人類に栄光あれ。
Glory to mankind.
栄光あれ。
Glory indeed. Look. She's sick of it. I'm telling you guys. She is tired of always losing 9S. That's why that is. And that is why I'm such a big fan of the writing in this game. There's a lot of nuance, there's a lot of like subtle hints that you don't get during your first playthrough, and only after playing through this game multiple times, you'll finally see what the story is really about. And it's not about fighting against the machine life forms. Never has been. We'll get to that as we play the game. We'll get to that. For those of you who have never played this game, you're in for a very special treat. And I hope this Let's Play, you know, inspires you to play it yourself. I mean, I encourage everyone who has never played this game, or even if you have, play it again. It's such a good game. And the benefit of you playing this game for yourself is that you don't get me talking over all the dialogue right now. The story is so deep, and there's so much to it that you don't see at first glance. You really have to start digging for it. You know, there's a lot of NPC interactions, and you kind of have to go and, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to learn more about lore, and I encourage everyone to, if they're a big fan of Nier Automata, to start reading about it on official sites or like fandom wikis. I think it's worth it. It's really, really worth it too. So we're sleeping, I think, and he's trying to get us to adjust our settings, right? Ah, there we go. Oh, this is such a cute, oh my god, I love this so much. It's such a cute part of the game. I love it. He's, 9S, you're so fucking adorable. You guys are gonna see, So, if you see, our voice volume is at is at 0 pretty much, so we can't hear anything. 2B, this is essentially, we're 2B, we can't hear anything. 9S is talking to us, if you can see on the subtitles below. He's asking if we can hear him, so once we start moving up,
so cute. もしもーし、聞こえるように調整お願いします。僕の声が聞こえるように調整お願いします。
He's so cute. He loves her so much.
恥ずかしいので早くしてもらえますか。
Yes, yes, yes.
これで問題ありませんか。
Alright, are we good now? There's something calming about your voice. It's always been a love story, guys. Nier Automata has always been a love story. It's not about the robots. It's always been a love story.
ありがとうございます。これでオプションの設定は完了です。あれ、自爆許可の項目が消えてる。ちょっと待ってください。すぐに復元できるので。
ちょっと待って。
僕が設定してもいいんですが、一応規則なので 2B さんが設定してくださいね。
Sure, on. Okay, good. If things go wrong during op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so.
この画面を終了してください。
9S。
司令官からの命令で 2B さんのメンテナンスを担当することになったんです。これから定期的にチェックしますね。
そう。
心配はいりませんよ。僕たち 9S モデルは優秀なことで有名ですから。で、自分で言うことじゃないか。
9S。
なんでしょう。
継承はいらない。
え
？He's so respectful. I love a respectful man.
3はつけなくていい。
はい。わかりました。そうだ。司令官が呼んでたから一緒に行きましょう。2B さん。いや。2B。
2B. You're really pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love Gundam. I'm such a big fan of Gundam as well. There's so many things about this game that I love. So, I'm pretty sure the distinction between B-type units, S-type units, and O-type units as well. I think there's also H-type units, but that's in Drakengard. It's in Replicant. There's a character in Replicant called 10H, and I forgot what H stands for. But essentially, combat units or B-type units, also known as The B stands for battle, which is 2B, and most of the other soldiers are. You can tell that they're B units because of the way that they dress. Like, we have like this dress on, and most B units are female, I think. And scanner type units are fairly new type. They're highly intelligent. They're not mainly used for combat, although they do have combat capabilities. But they're used for hacking, reconnaissance, intelligence. So that's what 9S is. And then there's operator type units, which are these guys. They all dress differently. Operator units never go on the ground. They never go down to earth. They always stay in the bunker, and they're sort of like our eyes in the sky. See, look, is what I mean, right? So the operator type unit are up there, and they're on computers. They scan the world with their satellites, and they see what's going on, and they tell us where we need to go. And this right here is the commander. The commander's just called commander. I don't think she really has a unit distinction because she's so special that you might as well just call her commander, right?
2B か。メンテナンスは終わったのか？
はい。
ブラックボックスの暴走による敵殲滅。あまり無茶をするなよ。
はい。
メンテナンス明けで悪いが任務がある。地上にいるレジスタンスたちと合流し、情報収集をしてくれ。
あれ、レジスタンスとの連絡役には別のユルハ部隊員がアサインされていたんじゃ。
専任の担当者とは連絡が取れていない。その原因究明も兼ねて現地調査を頼みたい。
了解しました。
I said, okay, let's go up.
.でもどうして 2B のような戦闘モデルが調査を担当するんでしょうか。現地調査なら僕たちスキャナーモデルだけで十分なのに。
命令に文句を言わない。
はーい。
2B さん、今回から新装備が搭載されています。
Our operator is so cute. So we get two different operators in the game, and the one that we get earlier here is super cute.
2B さんへ飛行ユニットの降下地点を設定しました。レジスタンスのキャンプよりちょっと離れた場所なんですが、敵への情報漏洩を防止するためなので我慢してください。了解。頑張ってくださいね。
Okay, I think before we go to the resistance camp, we will pick up our weapons first that we left over at the factory. I think a lot of people miss out on that. Because I don't want to go around and just have my my one sword, you know, and I don't have my plug-in chips. City ruins. We're here. We're here and we're live, reporting from city ruins. The minimap shows the geography around your current location at the bottom right of the screen. The diamond icon shows your objective, so make sure to follow it if you get lost.
Yeah. 情報によると、この付近の機械生命体は 襲ってくる様子はないみたいですね。最近こういう敵が増えたみたいで、ただぼーっとしてるだけ。一体何をしてるんでしょう。マップデータですか。衛星から取得できる解像度が荒くて、あまり正確な形状が把握できないんです。
Right there, our
新
things.
しい衛星が
Our
いいんで
things.
すけど、
大体わかればいい。
意外とたくましいですね、2B は。
Got our weapon. Virtuous treaty. We're here. Okay, we made it. It's bumping. It's chill. It's cool. This is where the party's at, I guess, huh?
ここがレジスタンスキャンプか。まずリーダーに情報を聞いてみましょうよ。
Leader. Hold on, let me steal your things first. Leader.
2号。
あれ、2B のことを知ってるんですか？
いや、バンカーから連絡が来てたからな。私の名前はアネモネ。この辺り一帯のアンドロイドレジスタンスを取りまとめている。バンカーから話は聞いている。このエリアの調査担当になったらしいな。情報は私よりも他の連中の方が詳しいだろう。私を通さなくていいから好きに聞いてくれ。
And then let's go talk to the camp members. You must be with Yorha. I heard about what happened. I deal in weapons. If you're interested in that type of thing, of course we are. What kind of weapons? Basically, I rebuild and repair relics from the old world. Although, to be honest, my tools are in pretty sad shape at the moment. But if I can get the servicing device in that toolbox up and running, I could start fixing and selling weapons again. Take a look at it, will you? Let's see. That looks busted, alright. You know it. And as I bet you can tell, I'm no good at that sort of delicate repair. Help him out. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. Looks like the servicing device shorted out. Must have put too much load on it. I'm thinking 4 complex gadgets will be enough to fix it. Any idea where I'd find complex gadgets? Folks say you can find them over in the city ruins, although I also hear the place is crawling with incredibly aggressive machines. Supply trader, welcome, welcome. It's always great to get new customers. You some kind of supply trader for the resistance? You know it, every item here is handcrafted from abandoned parts and stuff from enemy corpses. So then, to business, what can I get you? I think nothing for now. We're good. Do you sell plug-in chips? You mean those little doodads that serve as power-ups for your body? Afraid not. I'd love to sell plug-in chips, but I don't have the necessary raw materials. Now, if I happen to get those raw materials, I bet we could do business, but until then, say, now, there's an idea. What if you got those materials for me? I've got this bum leg, see? Can't really get around myself. Can't you just repair your own leg? You work in supply trade after all. If only, unfortunately, all our parts are dedicated to the war effort. Can't spare any for myself. Personally, I'm hoping you wipe out those machines so I can start dancing again, but until then, will you look for what I need? Sure. Alright. Oh, thanks a million. Okay, so I need 1 broken key, 1 small gear, and 1 broken circuit. You can smash up a few small machines to find them. You can obtain them from the enemies at the big open area towards the left when you exit the camp.
目標地点の情報を入手。マップにマーク。
Okay. And there's... You're also a shop. Hello, you're with Yorha, aren't you? This is the maintenance shop. I service and consult all types of android bodies. Can I help you with anything? Shop? Do you sell plug-in chips? Not yet. I don't think they sell plug-in chips just yet. You can greatly increase your combat abilities with just a few tweaks here and there. If you obtain any new chips or programs, make sure to try them out. Nice weather we're having, eh? I guess so. Let's talk to you. Strange lady with the machine head. Hey, you're with Yorha, right? My mask? It's an electromagnetic wave shielding device I wear to limit unnecessary information from the world. Huh, just kidding. So, what do you want? Are you worried about something or whatever? So she's a tutorial lady. It was fun talking with you. Come back anytime. She's so cute. I love girls with big machine heads. Very attractive. The world is filled with cleverly disguised access points, which can be used for the following: unlocking map info, unlocking a save area, which allows you to save your game in the system menu as long as you're close enough to the access point. If you find an access point under attack by enemies, destroy them all to reactivate the terminal. Okay. We know that. We know that.
オペレーター 6O より 2B さんへ定期連絡の時間です。こちら 2B 異常なし。それは良かったです。今日の地球の天気はいいですか？
She's so cute.
それは作戦に関係する情報？いえいえ、そうではなくて天気がいい。
You're so cute.
がいいのかななんて。気分が良くても良くなくても作戦には関係ない。
Oh, you're so cold, 2B.
2B さんらしいですね。それではまた。
さんが言ってたのはこの辺りですが、機械生命体を確認。しかも適正反応があります。
Complex gadget obtained. Okay. Here. Complex gadget obtained. And one more. Oh, right here.
これで全部かな。武器屋さんに見てもらいましょう。
I see a point of interest on the map just up here, so we might as well just check that out before we go back to the resistance camp and give our gadget back to the weapons dealer.
かなり植物の侵食が進んでるな。サイズもかなり大きい。
情報、人類対比後、植物の巨大化現象を確認。
And this should be what Anemone needs, I think. Oh, fuck. Ow. Take that. Yeah. Okay. Broken key, 5 out of 1. We have a lot of broken keys apparently. Broken circuit. What else do we need? Quests. Active quests. Oh, we're done. Okay, broken key. No, we're good. We have all that we need so we can head back finally. Alrighty, let's head back to the resistance camp and give them their fresh supplies that they've been asking for. I think this should be enough to fix your broken device. Well, how do you like that? Looks like I'm back in business. Good to hear. You know what? I make these weapons to keep my friends safe after all. Although sometimes I wonder, what if my weapons are just making my friends die all the faster? ... Ah, never mind. Forget I said anything. Anyway, come back in a little while, right? I should have some new gear for you then. Sounds good, man. Alright, I'm back. Hey, it's you. Oh, I almost forgot. I still owe you a reward. I want to say thanks for helping me get things up and running again, so I whipped up some upgrade materials. Whoa, nice. Want to try them out? You bet. Looks like we can upgrade our weapon. I think we upgrade our Let's upgrade our virtuous contract for now. Come to me whenever you need help with your weapons. Nice. And then let's talk to Anemone. Oh, no, not yet. Where do we go? Over there. Hold on, wait. I thought I had one more thing with Oh, I forgot. We need I don't know why I didn't read that. I need the small gear. Whoops. Let's go get the small gear real quick. Oh wait, here? There we go. Now it's done. We forgot to pick that up. My bad. Okay, let's go back. Alright, let's go back to the supply trader, and that should be all the things we need to do for the resistance camp for now.
地上のレジスタンスはヨルハ部隊にとっても大事な同胞。彼らの手助けをするのも私たちの重要な任務だから文句を言わない。
はーい。
はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。Hello. Hey, you found the materials. That's great. Now, I can start upgrading and crafting things for you. I imagine you can spare a few of those supplies to fix your leg. Yeah, no. Why don't you tell us what's really going on? See, it's my left leg that's all busted up. And my left leg is the one that's fully original. I've repaired this old body of mine 100 times over during the war. I've swapped parts in and out so many times I can't even keep track. But this leg, this left leg, it's never been touched. So if I go and replace that, what happens? I mean, would I even be me anymore, or would I just... ... Anyway, it's my own problem. Don't mean to trouble you with it. I should be getting more inventory soon, so swing by when you can. Okay, let's talk to Anemone. It seems like there's an item back here, actually. Hello. Oh hey, I actually have a request for you as well. There have been reports of dangerous machines appearing in the desert recently. This is very unusual, so it may be indicative of something bigger. Now, I hear you Yorha types are pretty good at examining things. You think you can look into this whole mess for me? Sure, thanks. I knew I could count on you. I'll tell our allies in the desert that you're coming. Okay, so I think we're gonna start heading to the desert now.